On to a CNBC TV18 exclusive. The government could be finalizing the framework that will govern the issuance of green bonds by next week. India is looking to issue its first sovereign green bond, which could be used to finance a string of clean energy projects. The Finance Ministry has already anticipated borrowing 16,000 crore rupees via the green bond route in the second half of this fiscal. Sapna joins us now with more. Sapna, so perhaps we could see action on this front as early as next week?
Absolutely. In fact, the earlier deadline, or rather the deadline continues to be around 31st October, but we are now given to understand that probably by the coming week, the framework should be ready. There's already a CA-headed panel that is looking into this. There are, of course, other senior officials from Finance Ministry and NITI Aayog who are very much a part of this. We're given to understand that, as expected earlier, that this could only be for the infrastructure sector. Well, that may not be right. They might be looking at a larger financing through green bonds. So basically, it's not just going to be infrastructure. There could be other sectors like agriculture, social sector. Maybe the government is looking upon green bonds more for general financing rather than, only a few sectors. That's one. Second, the framework is also likely to carry only the basic principles of green financing. It's not going to talk about projects immediately, and obviously even in terms of the issuances and the tranches and all of that, that of course will be decided with the government in consultation with RBI at a later stage. Apart from this, the clear sense that we're getting from government is that, there's a clear class of investors who are very much interested in coming forward for green projects, investing in those like sovereign pension funds, stuff like that. And those are the ones that need to be channelized, and the government should take the lead on this front because they're trying to set the market for the years to come. They're starting off very small with 16,000 crores, around $2 billion worth of government borrowing through green bonds, at least for the current financial year in H2. We'll have to wait and watch and see how this really pans out. And the other point that the government is very clear about is that they would like the cost of funds to be lower. So it's not that maybe at the same GSEC rates, but somewhere the markup should not be too high. I think that's going to be a critical point in terms of these bonds becoming a success, and we have to wait and watch and see what kind of companies come forward.
All right, Sapna, many thanks for joining us. That's a CNBC TV18 exclusive.